Good morning. I'm going to do something kind of a little off the wall here. I'm going to do an accent or dialect challenge. If you're expecting some type of a spicy eating video, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Please don't give a thumbs down to this. It's totally not that thing. It's totally out of left field. I know, off the beaten path for me to do usually. So it's just something fun. See what happens when I try it. And I'd also like to interject that I do voiceover work as well, so I've had some training under my belt to kind of diminish some of the regionality out of my voice. Sometimes the Midwesternisms kind of come through anyway. It may not be completely how I was maybe 5 years ago in speaking. Anyway, I kind of wanted to preemptively say that before I do this accent challenge. Okay, first of all, your name and username. Username? I think this was originally from Tumblr. I don't even use Tumblr, never had an account or blog over there. I'm just going to go ahead and use my YouTube username. Of course, my name is Scott Roberts. My username is Scott Roberts Web. Where you're from? Fenton, Missouri, which is a suburb of St. Louis, Missouri. And here's a list of words to read. See how it sounds when I say them. Wash, oil, theater, sure, data, ruin, crayon, toilet, spitting image, syrup, ant, roof, root, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, I guess I'd probably say it like that, more of a D sound, water, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, that's another regionalism, instead of mayonnaise, it's mayonnaise, pajamas, caught, naturally, aluminum, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope. How'd I do? Okay, here are the questions. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? You TP it. What is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? That would be a roly-poly. I've also heard of call a pill bug before, but as kids here in Missouri, probably a good portion of the U.S. called it a roly-poly. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? Soda, of course. What do you call gym shoes? I always call them tennis shoes. Other things, athletic shoes, trainers, whatever, that just sounds weird to me. What do you call your grandparents? All of my grandparents died before I reached 7 years of age. But if they were around, I would call them grandma and grandpa. What do you call the kind of spider or spider-like creature that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? I guess that'd be a daddy long legs. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at a supermarket? That would be a cart. My mom used to also call it a basket. So I guess a good portion of my childhood I called it a basket before I started calling it a cart. What is the thing you call, or what is the thing you change the TV channel with? I call it missing. If I do happen to find it, I will call it a remote, as a remote control. What do you say to address a group of people? That's a good question. Hey, everybody. I don't say y'all or anything like that. Choose a book and read a passage from it. Well, let's see here. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'll put the book here. Mashed Potatoes by Steve Seabury. Okay, let me just kind of read here. This was my grandmother's recipe, which she handed down to my mom. This was my favorite meal when I was a kid. I still love it and make it for my family. There are many variations of this dish in Norway, but this one rocks. Easy to make with no added salt or seasonings. Of course, I get the voiceover kind of announcer kind of voice when I read that. Do you think you have an accent? I definitely have an accent. It's strange. A lot of people have asked, are you from the upper Midwest? Are you from Minnesota? Wisconsin, the Chicago area? No, I'm not. I've lived in the St. Louis area all my life. I guess I have a general, plain Jane, Midwestern accent. That's how just about everyone in my family, probably all of my family, talks. For some reason, I picked up on little, I guess, upper Midwesternisms where I stress words like and apple. Just my regular conversation, stuff like that slips out. Sometimes the O is really stressed. I don't know. I write computer code, something like that. Where I probably don't say it that accented, but little things slip out like that. I think, yeah, you're real kind of Chicago-like, Scott. Whenever I do the voiceover stuff, whenever I read stuff, I try to get that out of it. Normal conversation is still kind of hard to get out of my regular voice. End this post by saying any 3 words you want. I love you. Well, thanks for just watching this goofy little experiment. And of course, I have to give a little plug for my website and all that. Be sure to look at my blog, scottrobertsweb.com. Thanks, everybody. And remember, keep it burning.